This is my first video, and I want to talk about why consistency is important. Who am I? I am a recently graduated high school student, and I want to talk about things that I feel like are worth talking about. I also want to try to become a voice actor, and I just want to document my journey. So, this is what that channel is going to be about: documenting, voice acting, and just talking about things that I care about. And so, for the first video, I feel drawn to talk about consistency. Now, I've tried doing content creation probably since I was 8. I did games, I did vlogging, I even did editing for one of my friends at the time. I've tried multiple things, and I've always said, oh yeah, I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. But when it comes down to actually recording a video, to editing, trying to figure out what the video is going to be about. Because something I've always tried to avoid, is just making the same thing over and over again, because it gets repetitive. I mean, who wants to watch the same thing over and over again, right? Especially with content creation. So, why is consistency slow burning? Because it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes, I would say, determination above it all. You have to be determined. You have to be truly driven from something inside to really say, I want that thing. And I mean, you should think about it, and it should just drive you to do it. And that can be hard if you don't. Like, a good example I'll use personally is the gym. You go to the gym because you want to get better, right? It could be for weight loss, it could be for putting on muscle, just to be healthier, or a place to vent your emotions in a safe space while also making yourself healthy in the process. The gym is a physical therapy, I would say personally. It's a place of relief. But why does consistency suck? All those things I just said. And it's just hard. It's just hard. I mean, you really have to be driven. Again, why do most people quit? It's easier to complain about a problem than actually try to solve it. Again, this YouTube channel I'm starting is a great example of that. For probably like the last 2 years, I've been saying, oh yeah, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Well, I finally found my drive, my why. And now I feel the need to post. Well, not the need, but the want to post. The want to speak my opinion. And so, how do we avoid quitting? I think when it comes to the practicality of things, right? You have to have practicality, and you also have to have your internal reasons why. You have to have both these things. So, let's say you're the type of person who wants to just get out of bed. You're like a morning gym person, but you also work later that morning, right? Well, you probably don't want to get up in the morning, drive to a gym, work out there, have to take a shower at that gym, assuming they have a shower. Or you might have to come back to your house and shower, then get ready, and then go to work. Well, you might have the internal reasoning, right? And that might work for some people, right? Just having this and knowing you go to the gym, take a shower, and go straight to work. That might work for some people. But you should also have some practicality, because this will help you truly have a long-term sustainability with it. If you can, invest into a home gym. I mean, you don't even have to buy anything to start going to the gym, right? You could just do calisthenics. You can start to do just basic push-ups. Buy yourself a pull-up bar. If you have a pull-up bar and you do basic exercises, just push-ups, sit-ups, things like that, of that nature, you can build a decent body. And it can also still be a place of relief. And maybe just getting up in the morning, knowing your gym's right in your garage or your spare room, wherever you may have it. Shoot, even in your own room. You just know you have to walk there real quick, get into it, take your shower, you're still home, and get to work. So you have your practicality of knowing it's right there, and you also have your internal reasoning of, I want to be healthy, I want to be strong, whatever that thing may be, or maybe that place of relief, of just emotions, of things that have happened. So what I want you to take away from this video is that consistency will always demand you put in effort, but it'll always be worth more than gold. Because once you've developed, in this scenario of a Zeke, again, this applies to anything with consistency, that cannot be taken away from you, because you've built discipline, you've built your body, and you've taken care of it. Not everyone can say that, and you should be proud of yourself. And so that's what this video is about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is my first video on this channel. So yeah, I'll see ya.